I must ask everyone to bear with me. I have been very sick. My kids have been sick as well. So if I start coughing, hopefully we can get through our speech without coughing too much. I decided to do my survey and speech on caffeine use. I work graveyards, and I work which works well with my schedule. I'm able to be home with my kids during the day, but I do suffer a lot in the sleep department. I don't get a ton of consistent sleep. I do only work 2 to 3 nights a week, but that's enough to throw your whole schedule off. So I do drink some caffeinated sodas and some energy drinks occasionally, but I wanted to know what exactly everybody else thought about them, because it seemed like it didn't affect me at all, and there's no way. Like I can drink my Dr. Pepper right before going to bed. I know in the LDS culture, a lot of people don't. Some people do, some people don't. I think it's more of just a whatever drink you drink. It's not necessarily whether it's caffeine free or not. It depends on the person, which it's just totally fine. I I happen to like Dr. Pepper. That's my drink of choice, and that's usually what I drink is Dr. Pepper, whether it's caffeine free or not. When I work, I will occasionally get a Monster if I feel like if I have to stay up for classes the next morning, or if I have to do things like that. The Monster seems to help, but it doesn't completely cure I will end up feeling tired, especially if I work 2 nights in a row and not having much sleep in between. My survey results said a lot of people were either one way or the other. Some people ended up being that the caffeine didn't affect them. It didn't matter when they drank it. It didn't keep them up. It didn't work. It didn't. And if they stopped drinking it, then they would get headaches, the withdrawal headaches. Some people ended up. The other way it was is that some people can't drink very much of it because it gives them a headache, or it keeps them up even after one drink and it was 5 hours ago. So I think a lot of the caffeine use has to do with some sensitivity. Some people are just more sensitive than others. Caffeine isn't. I wouldn't think it would be super strong, except for in maybe some sort of energy drink. But a caffeine in a Coke or a drink of some sort, a soda, wouldn't be too big of a deal, I wouldn't think. But some people, it does keep them up, and with me, it doesn't matter. I could drink a 44-ouncer before going to bed and be fine. So I think the sensitivity has a lot to do with it. I also think how much you've been exposed to. I think if you drink it consistently and constantly, if you drink an energy drink every day, it probably won't affect you. You probably won't notice that you're staying awake or that it's helping you stay awake. I think probably over time, it makes your body immune to it, I would say. Which is part of the reason why I don't tend to drink Monsters very often unless I'm working 2 in a row and I really need that awake feeling. I haven't ever noticed any headaches, any problems with headaches, things like that. I haven't noticed any headaches if I happen to not have a Dr. Pepper or another caffeinated soda. I have not noticed a difference in the way my head feels, or if I have a headache or things like that. I think it just depends on how much you use and how wisely you use it. If you're not truly tired, you probably don't need to drink an energy drink. I think if you are very tired, it's probably going to help some. But I think there are good uses for caffeine and